why is the United States shooting themselves in the foot? I literally saw this story on the BBC a second ago because I had forgotten about it. But so on the 21st of September, the US is putting into effect a new fee for the H1B visa. So that's the visa that companies like Tesla and NASA and stuff like that, or Silicon Valley companies use to bring skilled tech workers from China, India, England, Canada, just tons of places. South Korea, for example. So that they can bring them to Silicon Valley so that they can work on special projects and stuff. And it's because they don't have that skill set in the United States yet, right? So basically, the United States government, or Donald Trump and his advisors, want to promote having more tech workers from the United States being employed. And they were so happy when they did this announcement of putting this $100,000 fee on the visas. And I think it's nuts because basically India has just come out here and said that it's a humanitarian consequence that's going to happen, that you have to pay, a company will have to pay $100,000 for this person to get a visa. That's crazy. Think about Tesla. Think about what Elon Musk said. He got those workers using those visas. You don't have a certain number of engineers, mathematicians, computer scientists. You get them from places like India, which have a ton of engineers. And, places like China or South Korea. Look at what just happened with South Korea and that auto factory, right? The Hyundai factory, right? They were there, engineers, with that visa to train Americans to take those jobs, What are you going to do when you just taken out a whole section of the economy? I think it's just nuts what they're trying to do. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to build up your educational skill set than by blocking a whole bunch of people. And you know what's really strange? Because I just saw this on Canadian news too. NASA has a project where they're calling for companies to develop something that repurposes space junk and space garbage, and there's Canadian firms that are part of it. How are they going to present to NASA if you can't get into the country on that visa? What do you think?